You're kind of sitting down, sharpening or honing your sword, your spear tip. When you hear
You could say that I am polishing my phallus.
when you hear this unearthly howl that kind of echoes through the woods. It's not that loud, but it's kind of coming whoo through the woods, and it's really weird. You get kind of a nervous feeling, but you're like, whatever. I'm a big, tough man. I just killed a giant. I'm not afraid of no weird noises at night. It's probably just wind between the trees.
He does not think these things, but go on. Yes.
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
This is going to be great. D20 plus 11. Oh, 25
Ooh.
is actually pretty good.
Yeah. You're hanging out by the fire, warming yourself, when you see, or you hear more, the sound of feet running through the forest, kind of getting louder, as if it's coming towards you. Maybe not directly towards you, but in your general direction. The sounds are getting louder of many, many feet running through the woods.
Ron, wake the party. Something wicked this way approaches.
Ron hops to his feet and starts kicking people about quietly.
JP.
Hey, only you guys hear that. No one else does, so we're still good on the stream.
Oh. Okay.
I didn't hear any of that.
Really?
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you're
Yes, I heard every crinkle.
All right, so Ron jumps up and starts waking everybody.
Starts waking everyone as you hop up.
I kind of weigh phallus in my hands and pull up my shield, and I'm looking in the woods through my skull helm.
When he wakes me up, I'm just like, What's going on, Ron? What's up?
Says, there's something coming. Wake up. Wake up, wizard. Wake up.
As soon as he says that, I throw anything possible over our fire in our camp.
Isn't that our only
What's
source
your
of
strength?
You throw your purple robes on the fire.
No.
What are
I
you
don't.
throwing on the fire? I don't understand.
My strength is 7.
Okay. You look around. You find the pot that you guys made some squirrel stew in. There's still a little bit of stew left in there. You just pick it up and you dump it on the fire, and then use the pot and like bang the fire out.
Like, what the fuck? Don't extinguish the fire? What's wrong with you?
Shut up! Shut
You
up!
shut up! You shut up! I tried to make the fire come back.
No,
All right.
don't. That one.
You go over. You pull out your flint and steel and start clicking at it. When you guys are interrupted with the shrieks and howls of these people. They perhaps once looked like humans, but no longer. They're vaguely recognizable as once being human, but have been horribly disfigured. Their tongues are long and tough, and they kind of like stick all the way out of them. I'm just going to show you a picture.
Oh, Christ.
Yeah.
What? You know what that is?
Does Zanzel know what that is?
Probably not.
Can I roll for it?
That
30
was
or
a
higher?
really convincing answer.
Go ahead and roll for it.
Go ahead and roll for it. You need a 30.
Quantum roll!
Fuck. 27.
No.
Why?
No. You're not sure what it is.
I thought a 27 is a success.
Yeah, but this is a harder thing to know, so that 30 would be the success for this. Less likely to know.
All right, I'll roll for that. How about it?
What?
Can I get a 30?
No, you absolutely would have no idea what these are. Zanzel might because he's not from this world. He's from another world. But
Okay.
you guys would have no idea.
Now, do these count as animals since they're no longer human?
No.
Neal, the question I have is, you said they're running towards us?
They burst into the area around you.
Is the other campfire still going?
Totally.
And our campfire is not?
Correct.
Okay. I just wanted to make that clear. What
Yeah, well, I mean, you had just put out your campfire, and let's be honest, between you and Jen yelling at each other,
Yeah.
I mean, it attracts some attention.
Sure.
Maybe if the fire had gone out and you guys were quiet, but, there's a lot of yelling.
It's all right. I only have 19 intelligence. I can't help someone with 10.
My character has
10.
10. Yes, 10.
I know.
Just making sure it was correct.
We're gonna do group.
Wait, are you
initiative.
talking about me?
Someone please roll for the group.
I'll do it.
We're doing group initiative?
Group initiative.
Okay.
8.
8. These creatures go first. They're set upon you like wild beasts. 3 of them lurch towards Victorian. First one leaps at you like hands and teeth. You dodge out of the way and it lands at your foot and tries to take a bite out of your foot, but you got like these big boots on. The second one reaches out at you as well, clambering all over you, but your shield bashes it away before it can damage you or touch
Roll for
you.
damage? No, I'm just kidding.
And same thing with the third one, except this time you like bash that one with your shield. The other one you just shoulder away, and it stumbles back a few steps as you brandish your sword. 3 of them also lurch at Tariq. Tariq, what is your armor class?
How many about are there, Neil, roughly?
Well,
Neil.
you can get a head count as I go through this, but it's very dark out. It's actually
Well, there's a fire.
2 days before new moon. There's a fire, but it's like 15 feet away, right? How far away did you say, Zanzel?
There's 2
Wait,
fires.
I said
we have
20
two
yards.
fires.
20
We have
yards,
two
so-
fires. We're right next to one.
No, that one got
20
put out.
yards
One
from
that
one.
got
But
put
I
out. The
restarted
others,
it within like a second.
you
No?
can't
20 yards
restart a
away.
fire in a second with flint and steel. Especially when it had been dumped on with water. Have you
Hey,
ever
hey! Hey, squirrel soup, please.
watery squirrel
It
soup?
smells fucking delicious at this campsite, by the way, right
Well,
now.
yeah, that's because you had just dealt with the giant Etten who had pooped on himself. It's all relative, dude.
Well, also because there's, steamed up squirrel soup in there, and I made it excellent.
Yeah, but you didn't
Okay.
have any parsley or carrots or any of your cumin with you. You didn't have your spices. You just had squirrel and water.
Still smells good.
It's
So I used to have 17, but that was before I got full plate.
have
so I'm
19,
at
yeah.
19.
Neil, I'll tell you what, I'll roll my for dexterity, since that's what we agreed on for soup. 26.
I don't give a
It's
shit.
fantastic! Hey, man.
Even with the poor fitting, I don't have any like bad adjustments, correct? Of the
Why would you
full
ask
plate.
that question? You were so bad at this.
Well, because he kind of already said.
Hey,
that I
Dad,
don't.
you asked me to wash
just-
the car. I didn't do that. Are you mad about it, or like, should I just assume it's okay?
So I'm gonna say that until you get it fitted,
Yeah.
it will act as a bonus of AC 7 because its normal bonus is AC 9. So it's still kind of like loose and unfitted properly, and some things are too high and some things are too low, and just like adjust so you can properly
So,
move. And everything.
but hold on. But you told me it was 19 during the red wedding thing, and so you're changing it now because we do have videos.
Afterwards, plate mail gives you AC 19. It gives you a bonus of 9 to your armor class
Right.
when it's properly fitted. This is improperly fitted, so it's just kind
Right.
of clanky and.
I'm just asking if you're
To
telling
be
me something
perfectly honest, were
different
you
now than
sleeping
last
in your uncomfortable, clanky plate mail?
time. No. When they told us to wake up, we'd wake up and start putting it on. I assume everybody would be doing that same thing.
Okay. Then you are in the middle of putting on your boots or something, because
Okay.
like
I'll cede that point to you, but I just want to know the other point though.
yeah, but you can easily pick up your shield. That's like half. Pick up the shield, no problem.
Sure.
So we'll say AC 3 for the shield, and we'll say you got some of your armor on. You got, like these boots on. You've got like the shoulder plate on. So we'll say 1 armor class for the partial armor you have on. So AC 14 for the time being. The first creature lurches at you, hissing, licking its lips. One of the claws rakes across you. One of his sharp, pointy claws rakes across you. For Nope. 2 points of damage. And I need you to give me a saving throw versus paralysis. Dun dun dun.
What?
Just D20?
which is actually paralyzation, poison, death magic. So saving throw versus death.
9.
9. You have failed.
God, Ryan.
You turn into a stone.
No.
No,
Quite.
doesn't work like that. But
You find your like as the claws dig into your skin and rip it away, you feel yourself just kind of like tense up as if you have like sudden lockjaw, and your muscles freeze and grow rigid, and you slowly stop moving until you can't move anymore. You are paralyzed.
So I cannot move at all, make any actions, no nothing.
Correct.
No
You
talking.
are completely paralyzed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
2 more set upon you. And in your paralyzed state, you find it difficult to evade them. One of them claws at you twice for 4 and bites at you once for...
This
3?
is at me still?
Yeah. There's 3 of them that's setting upon you. That first one only hit you once. The other one, now that you're like frozen, it's much easier to target. Claws at you twice, starts gnawing on your hip, and the third one that sets upon you, trying to eat you, goes to claw at you, but it claws right at the shoulder plate that you had gotten on, and then like turns to the side and bites into your neck for 1.
So a total of how much? That round? Did I take?
2, 2, 2, 3, 1. So 6,
10.
7.
9, 10. 2,
What?
2, 2, 3, 1. 2, 2, 2 is 6. 3 is 9. 1
Yeah,
is...
you're right. You're right.
Okay.
That's cool.
All right.
And then that's 3.
That was 6 of them.
Yeah, it's 6 of them. Another 1 or another 2 are coming towards spades. Critical fumble.
Aha.
Claws himself?
No, he doesn't claw
He
himself.
gets paralyzed.
He trips over on his face, stumbling to the ground, and fails his other attacks. The second one comes up to you. What's your armor class?
18.
But you're not wearing armor because you just woke up, right?
Well, it's
Unless you sleep in
plate
your armor.
mail. Is it taking as long as like plate mail and stuff?
Yeah, you can add. Yeah. Plate mail takes longer to put on, but it gives you more AC. So both of them you gain like every minute that you spend putting on your armor, you put on like 1 AC worth of armor.
So how much armor do I get?
1 from that.
So I have
And
12.
you tried to start the fire again, right?
I'm sorry.
So you wake up. You're starting to put on your armor. He puts out the fire. You're
Yeah.
like, no, the fire, and you run over and you start doing
Yeah.
that. So you forego trying to put on your armor. You still have dexterity though.
Yeah.
High dex. So 11 is your armor class. Your armor class is 11.
Sure.
First one takes a swipe at you, and you nimbly dodge out of the way. Its other claw comes in, like grabbing towards your face, and manages to just barely nick you. Cannot roll a 4. For 3 damage across your face. Give me a saving throw versus paralyzation. One. You are paralyzed as well.
Yes.
Uh-oh. These creatures are
Dead.
nasty. Okay.
Question: Is it actually worse because I got a 1, or does it not change shit?
No, that doesn't change anything for this.
Yay!
Another one comes up to you. And
You're doing
successfully
how
claws you
long
twice.
they're paralyzed right now.
Yeah, I'm rolling for how long it's paralyzed. Claws you twice, but its bites, is ineffective somehow. You take 3 damage from the other claws. And then the party goes. But Spades and Tariq are frozen in place. Paralyzed
All right.
and stiff, rigid.
Ron is going to come running up to one of the ones attacking. I would just... Let's D10 5+. It's Jen, and below that it's Ryan. So comes after one of the ones attacking Tariq.
Mm-hmm.
And he rolls D20 plus. I'm sorry, you'll have to refresh my memory. He's level 6 fighter. He just has
7?
5 fighter. I was looking at the stats. I forgot to mention this to you. His XP should be 24,000, not 50,000. I don't know how that 50,000 got on there.
Okay,
He's
I'll change that after. He's level 5.
he rolls at +6 to hit.
Did he pick up... I had him pick up one of the swords, by the way.
Yes.
That the guy was holding.
The non-two-handed guy.
Is it still
Yes.
+6? Or no,
Yes.
you do the math is what you say,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
So I'm going to remind you this every time until we figure out, just so you know.
Yes.
If you're okay with that.
Yes.
24.
Oh, sweet mother of Joseph. That clears by 10 and it's natural 18, so that's a double crit. So that would be 3
Sword,
8.
3d8 plus... Is it 3?
3. 3d8 plus 3.
Is it? And then you're going to add in...
Yes.
I'll get you, Neil. 18.
Oh, yeah. Ron just runs it through with one hand completely and pulls it out with the blade, sickly with black and blue blood.
Okay. And then Victarion with a 3 on him just stabs at the nearest one for 26.
It is a hit. It is actually a crit. It does clear by 10.
2d6 because they're small, right? Or not? They're just normal,
Yes.
I guess.
Yeah, they're normal.
That one takes 15 damage. And if it's not dead, it has to roll for death.
Nope, that dies too.
Okay. So Ron and Victarion also, by the way, looking over the shoulders of the ghouls, mentally high-five each other as that happens. They look at each other and they know that if in this universe some weird god figure makes $20,000, they could take this the whole fucking way. They could do it.
You've looked. You've seen what there is to see.
Oh, I checked it because I knew. I was looking for nipples pierced, and at $1 million, you don't pierce your nipples? I am disappointed, Neil.
Neil,
But I get a fucking combat shovel.
That's true. You do get a combat shovel. Okay, go ahead.
Jen gets a combat shovel, and I retire from roleplay.
I hope so.
I hope you give me at least a real fucking combat shovel. Like in
I
real
will
life,
buy
I would.
a real life combat shovel if I make $1 million. All
Cool. I
right,
think that's fair. I think that's fair.
I think that's a fair deal.
it's totally fair. Neil, so in front of me, I see two goals hitting spades, and
2 of
three-
them are gnawing on spades. One of them is gnawing on Tariq, and 2 of them are trying to get through Victarion's heavy armor and shield.
I run as far away from the camp as I can.
So you hear the swishing of robes as the old man makes his way into the woods.
I run as far away as you'll let me, and then cast Invis on myself.
Oh my god.
Okay. So that's a half move and a spell.
Okay.
All right. So you invisible.
Neil, quick question: does he trip over the other 3 giants, or did he see them coming? Does he have? Is that a perception check?
No, it's fine.
He actually
Okay.
bumps into Smee, who's
Smee's
The
watching
dagger
my...
out in hand, just impales himself.
Pulls his cloak off and goes, "It's me," and then he puts his cloak back.
Yeah.
It's me.
Turns out this entire time Zanzel has been Smee with another person sitting on his shoulders.
It's actually Largo's dead body. Yeah, that's what I do.
Too soon. Largo's body didn't have a head. God.
Hold on. We do need to speak to chat. Guys, I have 19 fucking HP. If you think I'm going to stick around here and get my character killed, you're fucking stupid. No. I'm running. I have 19 HP and no armor.
Yeah, it's not like they do 2 damage per shot right
Okay.
now.
So that's the 3 of our actions.
Carla wraps the babe up in her arms and flees off into the dark.
Okay.
Carla
I
does?
throw my spear at her.
No.
No, just kidding.
Group initiative.
How about not Ryan? Hang on. Let me do it. D10, you said?
Every time. Okay. Yeah.
The party goes first.
Thank you, God. Okay. Ron, for his first attack, will continue to try to hack them off of Tariq for D20 plus... We said 7? 6? I know we
6.
just did this. 6, sorry.
6.
Critical fail.
Saving throw versus death. Give me one.
A D20. 9, which is a fail, I believe.
The fail.
Roll is...
So he had ran the guy through previously the round before, and as he's pulling the sword out, he finds that it's stuck in the rib cage of the. He puts his foot on it, and there's something like it somehow got trapped between two bones, and he has to spend the entire round pulling his sword out of this creature.
So no second attack.
No second attack.
Okay. Victarion continues to deep plunge his phallus into another one for 24.
Fuck, that's a crit.
2d6.
2 attacks this
5.
round for Victarion, right?
Yeah, second one.
That's 12 damage.
He fumbles to the ground, dead.
Okay.
One on Victarion left.
Does Ron get his second attack, or did it cancel because it got stuck?
Yeah, it canceled because of the critical fail.
That was the fail, yeah. Someone said cleave with a spear. I would love that.
You thrust
whip it around
so
my head.
Yeah. No, you thrust
maybe
so
if there's
hard.
people like
Back
front
to
to
back,
back,
yeah.
like standing in a row, and you could stab
Yeah.
through them. I'd give you that. JP, what do you do now that you're invisible and run away?
How many creatures do I see?
It's
total?
nighttime, and you ran away. You can't see shit.
Oh yeah. Okay. Let me know when it's all safe, Victarion.
Find Carla! Protect her!
I will do that. Okay. Yes. Good luck.
All right.
Then I start searching for Carla.
Can we talk being paralyzed, or is that impossible?
No, you are
So-
completely.
Oh, wait,
stiffened.
my second attack's at the
Can
end of the
I
whole...
mumble?
No.
Or
Can we
Nope.
breathe? Are we breathing?
Yes.
God, Ryan, again with the questions. Don't
Consider
ask
like
these
sleep
questions.
paralysis. Your body goes through the normal motions that it does automatically, but you cannot give it any orders.
Okay.
Jen, one of them that's already eating at you, descends on you even further. Oh, beautiful rolls. Oh god, beautiful rolls. And both claws attacks double crit you. I
Great.
kid you fucking not. Both claw attacks double crit you.
It would have to be like 20s or something.
They are both natural 20s.
Yeah.
6, 7 from one,
Yeah,
and
don't
4
worry,
from
Jen.
another.
How much?
And it's 7 and 4.
11.
Those are max crits, and you just took 7 and 4 damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really dangerous, Denzel. Make sure to
I have
run
19
further.
HP, you idiot.
And then it bites at you for another 6.
Whoa.
But you do need to give me 2 saving throws versus death.
So that's 17 damage, by the way, just so we're bookkeeping. In total.
And you're paralyzed.
No, she's already paralyzed.
I know.
14, so
Pass.
that's a save.
You're good. You're solid. The second
Suddenly
one.
your bowels become
And
unparalyzed.
2, that's not a save.
That's the only thing.
Second one is a fail. Severity is D6. Severity is 3. And that has
Nothing.
no unusual effects. So don't worry about it. Because it's just a claw. It's a small weapon against a medium person.
So 17 damage, Jen, if you want to mark that.
Yeah, it's done.
Tariq, there's one still on you. It turns towards Ron, who has ran its friend through, and leaps on him while he's trying to get his weapon out of the sky. Claw, bite. Each claw attack hits, and the bite lands as well. That is 5 plus 2, 7 damage against Ron, and he
His
needs
base
to make,
is 10, right? You did that?
he needs to make a saving throw versus paralyzation.
And then you'll have to tell me the damage you took, because I didn't see. D20. Oh, God.
Okay, Ron.
Frozen in
is-
time. And then how much damage did he take?
I've already forgotten. I'm just gonna
Just
re-roll it. I don't remember.
Call it 1, you think?
No, it's 2d3 plus 6 or plus d6. 2d3, 2d3, 4 and 3 is 7.
Okay. Was he at 26 at the beginning of the fight, guys?
Yeah, he was at full.
He was at full, that's right. I forgot to
Yeah.
take this off. So it's just 7, so he's at 26 now. He's fine. Okay.
His max HP is 33.
Yes. So 7 damage away from that makes...
Oh yeah, got it. Okay. And the one remaining one against Victarion. Claws. bites. Ugh. Just can't get through that thick armor and shield. Party's turn. No, initiative turn.
No. Second
No?
attack for Victorian.
Second attack for Victorian.
Victorian says bite on this, and then plunges for 29 into him. Would you like me to roll his destruction, or should we just assume that he just evaporates into...
We'll just assume that he's dead.
Okay. I shake the spear as his body drops to the ground, and I make my way to the one that is closest to me. Who would that be, Neal? You paint this picture.
Now it's initiative turn. Gives me your second attack.
I'll roll for it. And I get a 2.
Party goes first. This is slowly turning into Jeff and Neal.
I don't want to... Can I take a moment to masturbate my ego real quick? I have rolled something like 3 crits in a row and now 2 successful initiatives. I like the quantum mechanic that roleplay has put in. Can we just say that? If this continues, I'm okay with it.
It's pretty quantum-y.
Neal, which one do I walk up on then? It's just the closest one.
They're... Jen. There's 2 eating...
Okay, I forgot to lawyer this. Since I am coming up on them preoccupied with eating Jen, do I get any more bonuses?
No, because they hear you coming. You make some pretty loud noises.
15.
15 is a hit.
D6 plus 5. He takes 11 damage, the max damage.
Uh-huh. Bada bing, bada boom, bada ba. Damn it. He falls to the ground, slain by your spear.
Okay.
Do I find Carla?
Yeah, you find Carla. She is bolting away. She is at the line of horses, which you keep, 15 feet away, 20 feet away from the campfire, and she is untying her horse from the tree.
Okay, I make a mental note of where she rides off to if she does get the horse untied.
Oh yeah, she totally gets the horse untied.
And does she start riding off?
Yeah, at last round she ran to the horses and started untying them. This round she's starting to hop onto the horse and riding away.
As she starts to, I guess, the horse's first gallop, I'm just like, Carla, it's me, Zanzel.
Zanzel, where are you?
Quick, get off the horse and smack its ass and go stay right there. And I point behind a tree.
Right where?
You're invisible.
Shit! I'm like, this tree that is right next to the horses, but the tree next to that. One tree over.
Why?
Because
I'm just gonna get out of here.
No. If you run, we can't find you in the night and you might die. They'll think that you're on the horse and chase after that. Trust me, it's the soundest plan.
All right, she gives in to you, hops off the horse, or slides off the horse because she's carrying a baby. She doesn't just leap off. She's trying to protect her child. Whaps the horse in the ass, which looks surprisingly well practiced. You notice.
And the horse
make a
says,
mental note about what her job was.
Yeah. Well, how does the horse respond by name, Neal?
The horse starts running off into the woods.
Somewhere 40 yards away, a bit of drool falls from Spade's mouth as a slow sound escapes.
Okay.
The ghoul attacking the other ghoul that was eating at Spades leaps towards you.
You as in Victorian?
Victorian, and manages to not do anything to you. And the one that is eating at Ron, crit.
Oh, come
hit.
on. 6 damage?
Does 3 with the crit and 5 with the bite.
Okay.
And give me a
roll
saving
for
throw versus death.
Fails by 1.
Fails by 1. Severity is 3, which is no ill effects, so no worries for there.
You said 8 total, right? So he's down to
Yes.
minus 15, so he's at 18 health. Okay.
Okay.
I think that's all of them. And it's
That's
just
it.
me and you. So
All right. Next round, initiative.
there's a 4.
This should be 2. This should be. You roll a 4. You go first.
The one that has dislodged itself of Tariq and is scrambling at me, I'm going to
Spades, you mean?
Yeah, okay. I'm going to attempt to ram Phallus through it. Let's just assume that it evaporates. And I just bash the shield down and stamp it through the head with Phallus through the skull.
Phallus comes right out. You get your second attack end round. The remaining one, kind of mindless and, actually, you're not bothering it. It continues to eat Ron. Ron takes another 2 damage as the creature rakes at his unhindered or untended flesh.
I'll mark that, and then I walk up behind it. It's more of like a soccer mom power walk because my friend is being devoured by a ghoul, and then I do 16, which is just a hit.
A hit. Yes.
D6
not very high on the class.
plus 5, 7 damage. Does it live through that?
It does. It absolutely.
Well. This is awkward.
Initiative.
All right, I'll roll again.
How many are left?
Just the one.
Crit that shit. Let it do it. Let it do what it wants.
All right. You've dislodged Phallus from it, and so it leaps at you.
This will be really annoying if it does actually paralyze me.
It hits you, scratches you across the face. Cannot roll a 4. Cannot roll a 4. 1 damage. Give me a saving throw versus paralyzation.
Seeing everyone standing around drooling as this possibly starts to take effect on me, I scream, Zanzel! And then I fail.
All right. You grind to a halt.
Will you allow me to have gotten off the Zanzel scream?
Give me a willpower check. Roll a 21 or higher on a willpower check.
My willpower is... Let me check him
10.
now.
No,
10?
that's a lie. It's Ron's.
You didn't pass it? The willpower?
10.
It is 10?
It's still
Okay.
10, yeah.
Nope.
No. All right, so you are not going to shout off anything.
Well, after Carla gets knocked off, I would assume I make my way back to look on the fight. I'm not just going to stay.
I thought you said you shout when the coast is clear.
Well, I'm not going to sit. How long would I wait?
I don't know. You tell me.
I wouldn't wait that long if I don't hear any clanking or fighting. I'm going to assume that the fight's over.
All right. Well, that's still this one round. Let's go into next round.
Okay.
Does anyone wake up yet, by the way? It's been a few...
Someone roll initiative for next round.
Well, I guess since I'm the
I'll
only
do
one
it.
that
Okay.
can make movements here. 5.
Okay. Tariq and Spades, you find that your body is slowly regaining control this round. Very, very, very coincidentally, but not cheatingly. And you are once again in control of your bodies.
I attacked the creature. Do I get the back attack because it's attacking the terrorist?
No, it hears you coming and turns.
Okay. So D20 plus 6. 11.
No, you take your two-handed axe and just swing into the air beside it.
As I say, what is this sorcery?
But then Tariq takes his mighty two-handed sword of great power
I'm feeling the 1.
and great
Feeling it.
virility
Feeling a solid 1 on
that
this.
is not making up for
Nope.
anything whatsoever,
20.
and slams it into
20.
the remaining creature. Roll for damage, Tariq.
Is it 3d6?
It is D10 plus 3.
Yeah, it's not a large.
Yeah, it's just normal man size.
12. 12 damage.
Yeah, you just cleave it in half. You just
Perfect.
2 pieces. Actually, I forgot to roll for how long you were paralyzed, Jeff. Okay. So Zanzel, you still hear the sounds of combat and whatnot because.
Yeah,
people-
I don't approach the camp then.
See, I was luring because I knew that they were about to come back.
As soon as I come back, I make the fire again.
Tariq,
Wait,
what do
are they all dead?
yeah, they're all dead and scattered around.
And okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go up to Victorian while he's paralyzed and tickle him, like relentlessly.
That's like so mean. I don't even know what would happen to a person if they couldn't react to be tickled. My God.
Victorian, give me a willpower check at -5.
So it's just D20 plus 5 then.
Yeah.
19.
You wet yourself.
Can they tell though? He's wearing armor, and it's dark outside. Only he knows.
Yeah. You're the only one that knows, Victorian. Actually, you know what? They might be able to smell it. Tariq, make a perception check.
Am I really rolling to smell piss?
Why not?
Okay, hold on.
Because it could be watery piss. Or,
Would he get a
maybe
penalty
that asparagus
against the
in it.
smell, Neil, with a bunch of body?
There's
smell
that
shit.
one. Oh.
All right. Oh.
Okay, so time passes, right?
Yeah. 2 minutes later, Ron regains his senses or regains mobility, and 4 minutes after that, you regain ability. But in between there, Zanzel and Carla come back to the campfire.
When
And then
okay.
JP says we should end because we are half an hour overdue for a break.
We're like 20 minutes. We're still good.
Oh, okay, cool. Never mind then. I don't ignore me.
No, I mean we'll take a break here. This is actually good, and then we'll come back and reunite the party, and I'll talk about how I saved them all. We'll see you guys in about 5 minutes. Thanks for watching. We'll see you after the break. 2 more hours coming up.